Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Love. Welcome back to Life with Love. I am here today with why are y'all crooked? I am back with another fragrance video, a collection video, which you guys love over here on the channel. Over here on this channel, I talk everything lifestyle, fashion, and fragrances. So if that sounds like something you're interested in for 2025, definitely come check me out. I generally tend to give what I like to call the most honest opinion when it comes to fragrances and what situations they are good in. So I really get a lot of comments about how I describe things. It is just who I am. So if you like a girl that's a little animated, you know, I try to be bougie and demure, but it always comes out the way it comes out, and that's just it. If you guys do not know this, I have a brand called themorechic.com. I'm going to put my I think this is even on sale, my very amazing one-piece jumpsuit, because baby, it is what you don't know, it is December 31st as I am filming this for 2025, and it is windy outside, but we wanted to do cute, comfy, just in case we end up somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really have a lot of plans, but the first thing we gotta do is get to the bag. So, I'm here with the best affordable fragrances. And let me tell you what that sounds like and what that looks like. I tried to do fragrances that were under $80. I really tried to get under $70. I think there's a couple of them that might be like $76. So I'm just going to cap it at $80. And the reason why is because for some people, $100 is a high point, but $100 is generally like a designer price for fragrances. But you can get a 1.7 ounce. And so I'm thinking generally for all of these fragrances that are not Amazon or TikTok viral fragrances, I really wanted to spend some time and give you some real fragrances. This was a real collection. I literally cannot have a bottle for everything because it would just be overwhelming and too much, but I am building up a collection. So for the ones you'll see that I'm close to empty, those will probably become bottles. So that meant that I like them. So I'm going to start with the first fragrance, which is Burberry Her. Alright, so let's talk about Burberry Her. There is a love-hate relationship with Burberry Her because sometimes it can come off really sweet. Like with the raspberry, I believe it has a strawberry note in it. It has a cherry note in it. It's got the vanilla note in it. It's definitely a gourmand fragrance. But what I want you to understand is it can come off a little sweet, but it's definitely worth it. It is the closest thing I think that a lot of niche fragrances have tried to represent. And I love it. So this is Ariana Grande's Cloud. And then this is Cloud Intense. So what I will say is both of these smell amazing. I think I paid $70 for this one. And I might have paid $30 for this one. Both of these are definitely okay. So if you don't want to do the Burberry Her, this is another alternative that you could definitely do. But I've used up most of mine, so I'll probably end up doing a bottle. Plus my daughter loves this one too, so it's probably one we can absolutely share. Okay, fragrance number 2 is Bulgari's Jasmine Noir. I'm going to have issues because I'm so far away from the camera. Alright, Bulgari's Jasmine Noir. Listen. Like, Jasmine Noir is nighttime, date night, like a girl boss fragrance. It's definitely a girl boss fragrance that has a nice, sweeter side to her. Absolutely love Jasmine Noir. For my girls who want to boss up, but literally only pay a fraction of the price, under $100, because I think that you can get I think you can get 1 ounce, one fluid ounce of this for $80. I think this is the one that was like at the top of my list, but this Jasmine Noir is absolutely amazing. What I will also say, I'll probably end up turning this into a fragrance, as I started the video and said I didn't know if I was going to turn these into fragrances, is that I do love the fact that the bottle is sexy. It's black. I don't have too many black bottles except for my Killians and my shoes. I have a couple black bottles. Let me not say that. I have a couple black bottles, but I love the black bottle with the gold details. Absolutely love it. So there is notes of gardenia, tonka bean, almond, musk, and patchouli in this fragrance. It is so, as you can hear the heaviness of the notes, it is definitely an evening perfume. Y'all, get Jasmine Noir, okay? That would be my second choice. And again, these are not in any order. These are just like the best affordable fragrances that you can add to your collection right now. Number 3, as my mouth is open and now tastes like perfume, is Gaultier's Scandal by Night. Now, I have not put a dent in this. I will tell you, for me, this is a fall winter fragrance. I will say for me, it's getting ready to get pulled out. And honestly, I probably have not worn it just because it was so far into my decant box that I just didn't see it. But Scandal by Night is very sultry. It's very sexy. It's giving the party after the date night. It's really, really, really a sexy fragrance for a very good price. The bottle, of course, is amazing. It's a really sexy bottle. Not that you're just buying things for the bottle, but I always think about the aesthetic of things that sit. And like when, let's say, for instance, you have friends or you just go to grab things. Sometimes aesthetically you grab the bottles that look the prettiest or the nicest. So that's where you are. But, oh, y'all, this Scandal by Night. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring her to the front. So I've got to rotate my fragrances out. This is definitely one that should stay in heavy rotation. And she's got like the bottle is like a silver and like a rose gold bottle. But when I tell you, those notes are cherry and the tuberose and the cherry blossom. I had to bring the notes back to me. The sandalwood, the patchouli, the amberwood. Like, those are really great, like, nighttime fragrances. This is definitely perfect for fall and winter date nights or fall and winter snuggle up nights. Whatever it is, so good. I'm going to get caught up, y'all. I'm going to be late. This video going to be too long. All right, number 4 is going to be Flower Bomb Bloom. And look how much I've used of my Flower Bomb Bloom. Like, I'm more than halfway done of the 10 mils. Is this 10 mils or 5 mils? I feel like this is 10 mils, but I'm telling you, I can put a dent in some Flower Bomb. I mean, I could put a dent in my decants. Here's what I'm going to say. You can never go wrong with any of the Flower Bombs. All of the Flower Bombs are absolutely bomb. They are. I've not smelled the decant that I did not love. I can tell you the one that's at the bottom of my list is probably Spice Bomb, but the Flower Bomb Bloom, for the 1 ounce bottle, you can get less than $100. And so again, that's why I made this collection. I didn't want to go with the original. Do a decant of it. There's so many other options. The Flower Bomb Bloom is in my top 3. And again, you've got like these notes of like pomegranate, freesia. And there's a note in here that says mountain air, but I would be so curious to know, how do you grasp mountain air? Like, how do you bottle mountain air? That's like still trying to bottle the ocean scent, which I know they pull in with salts, but how do you grasp mountain air? There is a damask rose in this fragrance. It's jasmine, and then there are some woody notes, but I'm telling you, like, oh, so good. So good. It is, let me take myself back. It's fresh, sexy every day. Fresh, sexy every day. Like, just an everyday fragrance. You're definitely going to get compliments on this. It is a departure from the original one, but it's just like the original plus this like extra pow of just sexy, fresh, fruity. It's a good everyday. All right, up next, and because I don't know what count, where are we? All right, so number 5. We're on number 5. I added this to the collection. Let me smell it. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know how it got into my collection. I'm going to tell you, I know that it was a 1 month when I had, was this from Scentbox? 1 month when I had Scentbox, because I paused my subscription. I didn't pick something and they had to have sent me this, okay? I'm still trying to understand how it's still relevant, but they are. The Juicy Couture perfumes are still very vibrant and alive, and I am surprised that I have one in my collection. This is Viva la Juicy La Fleur, which I have heard great reviews on. As I looked up this earlier, and I was just like, and I've not used it. It is completely a whole new bottle. I've not used it. Let me just see what's in it. You can get Juicy for under $60. I already know. I put it in this collection because I did spray it as I was pulling out fragrances to do this video. And it had an extra note. It's hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that I'm still wearing Juicy Couture at my age. Because, baby, I had those $100 sweatsuits. $200 sweatsuits. $100 terry cloth dresses that you wear to the beach that I wore as dresses. Like, I was a Juicy Couture fan. I was a Juicy Couture girl. Trust and believe. I had a boutique early during that phase. And so, yeah. I even might have carried Juicy Couture for like a season in my boutique. And, of course, it looks like a Juicy Couture bottle. Like, very, very much on brand. So, we've got top notes of red berries, mandarin orange, water lily, caramel vanilla, and sandalwood. Okay. It smells good, which is why I pulled it out. Like, I sprayed and was like, oh, this is a departure. Let me see what this is. And then I just couldn't believe it was Juicy. So what I'm telling you is it's a mental thing for me. It is definitely a great fragrance to add. She is very playful every day. Like, I would wear her to brunch. I might wear her to movies. Like, I would wear her on the weekends during the day. Like, she's a great weekend perfume to me. Like, she could do every day, but she's definitely a great weekend, which is when we're at our most playful times. That's what I would say. Yeah, that's what I would say. All right, moving on to number 6. This is my last decant, and then we'll get into the bottles. Which is funny because I said all that about Juicy, and now I'm going to take you back to one of my favorite old brands. I have been wearing this brand forever. You can never, ever, 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 ever get me out of this brand. This is an Escada, and this is especially Escada Elixir. You can't get me out of Escada. Every year, Escada going to do a great bathing suit that you can decide if you want to pay $300, $400, $500 for. You could get any resort wear from Escada. Escada is a really great brand. I absolutely love it. I know it's old school, but I love Escada. The quality of Escada is everything. Even as grown up as this fragrance is extremely grown up. But she is grown and sexy at the beach, grown and sexy on the resort, grown and sexy at the highest restaurant while you sit down and pay $35 for 3 shrimp at the resort. Like, she is giving. She's giving. I love her. Let me give you the notes in that. I'm just an Escada girl. I love, love, love her. So it's got like this dark pink rose bottle, which is amazing. Notes of pear, grapefruit, Turkish rose, plum, ylang-ylang, vanilla, and amber. It is such a great layered fragrance, but for the price, I'm telling you, just grab it. Just let me smell it again. I absolutely love Escada. It's grown and sexy when on, like, I'm always going to take an Escada with me on vacation. It just gives me vacation resort vibes. All right, so that was the last of my decants. Let's get into the bottles. That means we're at number 7. Y'all, this is a long video. Jesus. All right, so I am going to show you my one. I think this is the 1 ounce. Now, y'all, I'm trying to read the bottle. Ma'am, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Let me see what's that. No, ma'am. This is definitely less than whatever. You can get an ounce of this for less than $100, less than $80. This is Lancome's Idole. This is the original. I also have the Lancome Idole. I did not get this. I was like, why don't I have a large bottle of this? So I got this bottle, which is the refill. I got a travel size, which I broke, and then now my whole travel fragrance bag smells like Lancome Idole. And so that's what I had. I got a small set, and I definitely paid less than $100 just for those 2 pieces. And then I also have the Intense. I just realized I just had it. But Lancome Idole, if you know, you know. I'm not going to go into great detail. Just keep it. Like, there are times that you wear it. There's times when it smells sickly sweet. It's definitely worth having. I tend to wear it more in the fall, probably in the winter, but I do wear it in the spring and summer. I just have a moment. Like, I'll just smell it and decide if that's what I want to feel like that particular day. Like, with all Lancomes, I feel like that. I feel like if you go back to the, like, a Trésor or whatever, like, Lancome to me is like how you feel that day. And if you feel like smelling like the most essential, comfortable version of yourself, for me, is what Lancome exudes. Like, there are times when you want to have a woman's moment. What did I just say? There are times when you want to feel like a woman's woman. Like, you want to feel like your best version of yourself. You want, like, there's just so much that you could do. Lancome for me does it. So Idole is just one that you should just keep. Yeah. So this is the bottle. She does not stand up. Like for the tall one, it just doesn't. The bottle is so sexy, she can't even be bothered to stand up. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, oldie but goodie that I kill in the springtime. I kill in the summertime. It doesn't look like I do, but I have, I actually have a decant of the Intense, and I have a small other one, so I probably use the other two most. But this is Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue. Everybody talks about it on YouTube. I do know that, but what I'm telling you is just get it. Like, I still can't believe it's been out this long. It's been in the top 10 this long, and it still is like $60, $65 at like Burlington, Ross, or Marshall's. Whatever it is, just have one. That's it. It's always in the top 10. You can pull up, you can literally Google or search Light Blue, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue in YouTube, and you're going to see all the videos, baby. All the videos. I had to bring y'all close. And a lot of these bottles have good atomizers. Like a lot of them. So she is by the pool. Anytime I go near water, I'm grabbing one or two fragrances. I'm grabbing, and I'll tell you which, the other one is also in here. But I'm grabbing this or one of the other. There's another one. There's two other fragrances I'm grabbing. There's a DKNY, which I did not put in here, but it's definitely one of my pool fragrances, and I probably spray that on with this. I like to smell good at the pool. Because, baby, I can't swim. I love the water. I love being by the water, but I can't swim. I'm on my bucket list. But it's just something amazing about it, right? That citrus smell. Dolce & Gabbana did citrus and fruity really, really well with this. That is why it's still in the top fragrances, period. Okay? I digress. I move on. I'm down to the last three, y'all. We got 3 left. Up next. Y'all gonna be like, what? Armani C Passion. The red bottle. Listen. This fragrance, I get compliments on every time I wear it. It took me a while to get used to Armani C, the Armani C Passion. So when I'm done with this is probably going to turn into a larger bottle. So first of all, let me just let you know this fragrance is from 2017. The top notes are pear, blackcurrant, pink pepper, and grapefruit. I love a good pink pepper note. Pineapple, rose, jasmine, heliotrope, and then there is vanilla, cedar, and patchouli with amberwood at the bottom. You see how heavily layered that is? It's still got a light, sexy scent. This is probably one of my, I want to be sexy for the night. I don't want to smell older. I don't want to smell like a boss babe. It just encompasses so much. So definitely, as I'm doing a whole full ad, definitely grab Armani C Passion. Okay. Next to last is my second fragrance that I always wear, especially if I'm outdoors and I'm by a pool. This is a great layering. I've worn it by itself, but this is a great layering fragrance, and I think that you should just have this no matter what, and that is Dolce & Gabbana's L'Imperatrice. Just have it. It's fresh, fruity. You don't even need the notes. It is a great base layering. If you've got a heavy fragrance and you want to layer it, you want to have it come out a little bit more fruity, lace this first, like layer your skin with this first and then put it on there. Definitely for pool vibes. Like, love it. It's very, very, very fruity, but it is it's a light, sexy fruity. Again, I've done it when I've just like grabbed something and put it on. If I go to the gym, it's a great one to throw on at the gym. It's a great layering piece. I've done it just going out to run errands. I love it. And then it dries down. It's got a sexy note when it dries down. The top notes are kiwi, rhubarb, pink pepper, jasmine, lemon tree, musk, and sandalwood. I'm telling you, the way the dry down is amazing. All right, y'all. Last but not least, this is a newbie to my collection because I had a decant. I have no idea where the decant went. I have no idea where I put it. I could have broken it. I don't know. It could still be packed up somewhere. I have no idea. But I got another bottle over the Christmas holiday season, and that is going to be Michael Kors Gorgeous. I got the entire set for Christmas. So I got, for less than $80, I want to say it was 70 something dollars, but I got the 3.7 ounce bottle, 3.4 ounce bottle, sorry. I got the 10 ml travel size, and then I also got the body lotion. So super excited about this. Guys, if you do not have any Michael Kors, definitely have this one. I did a whole full review on Michael Kors Gorgeous, which is probably, I have to look and see where when I did that video, because that's probably where the bottle or decant is. I had 10 mils of it. I couldn't find it, but I also didn't indulge in it after that. Now, baby, she is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I can see her being in my 2025 list of most complimented, because, baby, first of all, did you see that atomizer? Like, what the fuck? Look how wet this paper is. Can you see how wet this paper is? Can y'all see how wet that paper is? That's how you know the atomizer is bomb. Sexy AF. Okay? Bad B AF. Boss girl AF. For a fraction of the price. Like, I might have to do a video on, like, boss girl fragrances that are less than $100. Maybe I'll do that video. Pepper, mandarin orange, tonka bean, tobacco, suede, cashmere, some kind of wood, ylang ylang. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Y'all, it's so good. They layered this thing down to the gods. And listen, there has probably only been one Michael Kors that I maybe have thought that I didn't love. But I still even have the Michael by Michael Kors. Like the Michael Kors original eau de parfum. Like, girl, bye. Y'all, definitely grab that Michael Kors Gorgeous. Again, I'm going to try to link all of the ones that I found so that you have all of the links for less than $100. And what I'm saying to you is I really, 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 really appreciate you watching this video all the way through. I know this video was long. My collection videos generally are longer. They take a little bit of time because you have to put a lot of time and effort into giving you the right fragrances for the right categories. So those are my best affordable fragrances that are $80 or less. Hopefully that gives you a look into what you can do, because again, I know $100 for some people is a lot. And so I did not want to just do like a Lattafa or Swiss Arabian, which is, I'm just getting into those fragrances, so I could not possibly do it yet. I just wanted to have something that you could put in front of you that was amazing. So thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Please watch the video straight through, guys, and share this with a friend who you know loves fragrances. All right, y'all, that's it for me. See you in the next video. Toodles noodles. Y'all don't even know, I already recorded like 8 minutes of this video, and I just changed everything up because it has been that kind of a moment. And now I'm gonna start coughing.